Hello there everybody, this is me Ethan here and welcome back to another video. Today I have a very highly requested video by a lot of fans for a very long time. Today I'm officially doing my LEGO room tour for December 2020. Sorry if the lighting looks weird, by the way, I'm just now noticing that. Anyways, today I'll be showing you my room tour. If you guys don't know, I recently moved to Colorado, and before that I lived in Arkansas and Texas. And since then, I haven't really done a room tour for pretty much the past 2 years since the old Texas house that I used to live in that really started up my channel. I really started my channel in that house. So I really miss that house a lot. I kind of have a similar setup in this room. It's almost the same floor plan or kind of layout or whatever. It's just kind of flipped. And obviously I've changed up a couple things and they're not exactly the same as the old one. But anyways, today I'm going to show you my room. So that's pretty cool. Pretty excited to show you guys this. Also, my channel has been doing extremely well recently, especially with that new Mecha Bricks video that I released. The views are just going up like crazy on that video, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Also, you may have noticed the recent name change to ETL Productions. Quick explanation, I think Ethan's Toy Lab is just a bit more of a childish sounding name. The first thing you think of is Ryan Toys Review, at least I do. So whenever I tell people what my LEGO YouTube channel is, I say Ethan's Toy Lab, but they think of toys at first, not really LEGO. Just kind of toys in general. So I want it to be like a kind of central name where it can be covered under anything. So if I do get into anything else, ETL Productions still kind of works. I'm still keeping the Ethan's Toy Lab name, just shrinking it down to ETL, adding Productions to the end, and I really hope you guys like it. It sounds a lot more professional in my opinion. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this room tour. Alright everyone, so let's go ahead and start this room tour. First off, we have my LEGO display. We will take a closer look at that in a minute, but first we will go over to the door. You can see I have my snow boots down there, along with this really cool Star Wars poster. There's a really loud truck outside. Anyways, I have this really cool Star Wars The Force Awakens poster with C-3PO, BB-8, and R2-D2. So it's a pretty old poster, and I'm surprised it's lasted this long, and I really love it. Right next to that, we of course have the light switch. So now I have these lights on. Whenever I turn the lights off, you can see the Christmas lights, looks pretty cool, next to my LEGO display. And then right here I have this very awesome Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back poster. It's not really a poster actually, it's a puzzle. My dad made it for me a couple years back ago. And Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars movie, so I really love this, and it's probably my favorite poster in my room, so it's a really cool puzzle. I love the way it looks. And then at my door over here, we have some Skylanders posters. I don't know if all of you remember Skylanders, but it was pretty popular in the 2010s, and I really love it, and I still love it to this day. I have like over 100 Skylanders or close to that, so I'm still a pretty big fan of it, and I play it every now and then, so I have these posters back here. And then right down there, I have a Pentatonics poster that I'm really nostalgic for because I used to listen to their Christmas albums a lot whenever I was younger. I don't have it up on display anymore, but I just keep it there. And then I have a Star Wars The Force Awakens poster down there that I don't really have space for, which maybe I can put it right here, but it doesn't look that good right here. And then I have this other Skylanders poster, a Swap Force poster with all the characters similar to this one. And then right above that, I have a Radiator Springs Cars poster and a Spider-Man Far From Home poster. Or that's actually not a poster, that's like a tin sign. It's like made of metal, so not a poster. Moving this way towards my closet, you can see my BA Ninja Lloyd poster, which I really like, along with the LEGO Batman movie and LEGO Ninjago movie posters. I'd really like to get a LEGO movie poster in the same size as this to put right here so I can have all the LEGO movie posters. And then hopefully a LEGO Movie 2 one to put right there. Now moving over to my closet right here, here's my Star Wars A New Hope poster. This is similar to the droid poster over there where I've had this one for a long time. And I'm surprised it's lasted just as long as it has. There's surprisingly not many wrinkles in it, but it looks so good. I really like it. And on this side, I just store a bunch of other random stuff just for storage. And then here I have my clothes, some extra LEGO pieces for mocks, and then right up there is where I store majority of my newer LEGO boxes. Right next there, you can see all of my CMF checklists that I've collected so far based on the CMFs that I've started collecting, starting from the LEGO Ninjago Movie 1 and going all the way up to the most recent one. And then right here you can see my desk, of course. Here I have my chair, the desk, the computer. There you can see my channel on there on my computer. I don't use this computer for editing that much. Every now and then I do though. And then right over here we have an Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Infinity figure as well as Rex, Right here I have two drawings up on my desk of a Red 5 X-Wing, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing, as well as Boba Fett. These are my two proudest Star Wars drawings, or like, the Star Wars drawings I'm most proud of. So I hope to make more so they can continue on to the right side. And then covered in Christmas lights is my very awesome Star Wars poster with all the prequel and original trilogy characters. I love this so much. It looks so cool with all the fireworks. Moving down here, you can see my case where I keep all my pencils and pens and stuff like that. I have my wallet, some thumbtacks for more posters. If you guys can't tell, I really like my posters. My microphone, which I use for my videos. It's a little lapel microphone. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a small Sony mic. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon and stuff like that. Right next to my computer, you can see my Statue of Liberty Brickhead and my 3D printed Skylander. Moving away from my desk, you can see my bed. It's a dark red bed, if you guys can't tell. I really enjoy the color red, so that's my bed. Then I also have this cube, which is a step for my dog to get up onto my bed. And then right above my bed is a Lego Harry Potter poster, which I got at, I believe, Barnes & Noble or Target a couple years back. And then I have a small Harry Potter poster, which came in a Scholastic book. And then right next to that, you can see two Lego Ninjago masks. These used to be Halloween costumes, but now I have them up for display. And then I have my blinds for my windows and stuff. And then over here, right next to my bed, you can see another Lego Ninjago movie poster. As well as this small display, you can see the Mini London bus. I really love this set. I got it in a giveaway about 2 or 3 years ago, so it's actually pretty old and I've had it for a while now. Here I have this little Lighthouse Mock that I've kept built because I'm just really proud of it. I don't think I ever actually showed this on a video, so there it is. And then I have two sharks, one on this side and one on the other side. And then I have this classic Lego Pirates Mock that I've kept built for over a year now, and this was for the Apprentice Builds Pirate Mock contest, I believe. So Apprentice, if you're watching this, you probably remember it, so that's pretty cool that I've kept it built so long. And then down here I have some Star Wars sets. I have the Mandalorian and the Child Brickhead, and then my Imperial Army. It's not the biggest thing ever, it's on a knockoff faceplate, but anyways, it's still pretty cool and I'm pretty proud of it. Hope to keep it growing. Down here I have a couple lights for my bed as well as my alarm clock, a fan. I have my Christmas tree, which if you're wondering why I don't have any decorations on it, it's because my family recently got a new Christmas tree, like the fun tree with all of our memories and stuff on it, so I don't have many ornaments to put on there at the moment, but it still looks pretty cool. And then down here I have all my cords and wires and stuff, my phone charger, the wires that connect to over here to my light box, which we will get into in a second. Here you can see my table where I do most of my building and videos and stuff. I have some stick figs right here. Some of you may recognize it, some of you may not. I have this amiibo over here, this Rocky Raccoon McDonald's toy, some coins I've just collected, a bunch of random pieces. It's a little bit messy over here. And right here I have my Lego Creator 3-in-1 Townhouse toy shop, and this is such a good set. It's $40. I never shared this on the channel. I did a review, but I never ended up uploading it. It's such a cool set. I absolutely love it. I got it for $30 because I spent a little bit more for something else, so I could get that spend $50, get a $10 gift card at Target thing. So technically I got this for $30 and I'm really happy with it. Over here we have my very awesome Lego minifigure display on this little wooden cabinet thing that I've had forever. And then we have this small Tesla car as well as a green alien from Toy Story. I just like them right here. I think they look pretty cool. So as you can see, these are mostly Disney minifigures from Disney Series 2, but obviously not all. And then I have some like Incredibles minifigures, Toy Story, and then the DC CMFs, and then some random CMF Star Wars, Marty McFly, SpongeBob, you know the drill, just all that fun stuff. Now moving down from my table, this is where I store a lot of my different types of things, I guess you can call it. But here I have my Lego Batman movie McDonald's cup, which I got a very long time ago, and I store all my brick separators right in here. Here I have my little bin where I keep some of my Lego parts organized. You may have seen the video way earlier this year. I've changed this setup a little bit, but I keep my pieces in there. And then you can see a bin full of some more assorted pieces and some base plates. Right over here I have this Quaker Oats tin. I just keep some random CMFs that I don't have any room for, and just from some other random Lego themes. Here I have this Pab cup, or this Pick-a-Brick cup, with all of my extra pieces for different Lego sets. Then I have two other empty Pab cups for whatever I may need them for. A tripod back there for whenever I may need it. There's two BB-8s over here for some reason. And in this Lego Movie popcorn cup, which I got back in February of 2019, I have a bunch of sorted Lego pieces, accessories, heads, torsos, legs, whatever you can think of for a Lego minifigure. Right behind all of that, I have a bunch of random miscellaneous stuff in this basket. This includes birthday cards, those little minifig cases that are yellow you see right there, my Ahsoka book, a bunch of Lego catalogs and books and stuff like that. And then back there you can see my awesome giant Boba Fett figure, which I got a long time ago, along with my huge Kylo Ren figure, which is sadly missing the cape, and a baby Kylo Ren down there. Over here you can see my ginormous tripod, which I need to get out of the way so I can show you the rest of the stuff over here. As you can see, I have my Lego Star Wars Encyclopedia. I got this a couple months back this year, and I really like it, especially that Darth Maul minifigure. Here I have all of my Lego Star Wars instruction manuals right here. I don't really have a designated place for it like I do down here for all of my miscellaneous themes like Marvel, Creator, just stuff like that. In this case right here, I have Ninjago and Lego Movie minifigures. I have quite a bit in here, so it gets kind of full and jam-packed. And then right here, I have all of my Marvel minifigures, and this is a lot of Marvel minifigures too, because I mainly don't have really a place to display them. I just keep them in here. Same with the Ninjago and Lego Movie ones. And then right next to this case, I have all of my Harry Potter instructions for all of my different Lego sets that are, you know, Harry Potter themed, and I really need a better place for this. Speaking of a better place, I may end up putting it in this basket since I'm not using it that much. I have this turntable, which every now and then I use for videos, along with some earbuds and some miscellaneous stuff. And then another tripod. It's really just tripods galore whenever you're into YouTube, right? And then if we go back up to see the table, this is where I record a majority, or at least a decent majority of my videos. As you can see, this is actually a light box, and you may notice that I have some earbuds up there. It's just where I like to keep them. And then I have this paper that I keep right here along with this, and just some random stuff in my pointer that I use for my videos now, so that's pretty cool. And then I have both of my really awesome, very bright lights that are right here, and then I have one all the way back here. Gets a nice source of light that kind of goes through this shade, I guess you could call it, or whatever. And this is where I record my videos, and here's the little minifig stand. So yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. Got the tripod, and that's pretty much how I record most of my videos. I don't know how much this was, but you can find them on Amazon if you're curious. So now we are about to get into the fun stuff. This is where the fun begins. Now I will show you and take a tour of my entire Lego shelf display. So starting off on my top shelf, I have my Harry Potter as well as Stranger Things upside down display because I have no other better place to put it, and it looks really good right there. As you can see, I have these white Christmas lights that string all around it and at the back, so whenever we turn off the lights at this light switch right here, you can see it looks really cool, and it's got like this backlit look, and it just looks really cool. You can almost see the shadow of every set. It looks better in real life than it does on camera, but it still looks pretty cool. So if we go ahead and turn that light switch back on, we can look at all the Lego sets that I have up here. So first up, we have the 2018 Hogwarts Great Hall. I'm so nostalgic for this set. It was really like my first huge set, my first $100 Lego set. So that's really cool. I'm missing the top part, as you can see. I may need to order the replacement parts for that. Last year, whenever we moved, it broke apart and I had to rebuild it, and we were missing the top two pieces, so that kind of stinks. But anyways, really nostalgic for that set. Back here, we have the Hogwarts Room Requirement. Really awesome set. I highly recommend it. It's a great set for 20 bucks. I love the blue windows in the back, especially with the Christmas lights. It looks really cool. If you turn off the lights, you can kind of see it glow through. There we go. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And then right above there, you can see the Hungarian Horntail, as well as Hagrid's Hut, which I got for $17 maybe. This was with Dalek Brick's special deal that he found out, where you can price match GameStop's insane prices for Lego Harry Potter to Target, and they'll price match it for you, and you can get it for super cheap. I'll pop it up top if you want to try and get these deals. It still works for me with that set, which we will get to, and it's a great deal for the holiday season. And then back here we have the Harry and Hedwig Brickheads, which is kind of hidden, as well as that Lego Patronus piece, and sadly my Expecto Patronum set is broken. I kind of tore it apart for Mock, so I may have to buy a replacement set to have one on display or whatever, but I am running out of display space at a quick pace. Hey, that kind of rhymes, but yeah, I don't know where I'd put it. Maybe back there, but yeah, it's still a pretty cool set, even though it's destroyed. So there's Hagrid's Hut, as you can see. And then back here, I have the Quidditch match just kind of in the background because I can't really put it at the front. It doesn't look that great at the front. I got this for $11 with that GameStop price match to Target, so that was a fantastic deal. I love the minifigures in that set, and it looks pretty good on display from the back. You can see the flags hanging there. And then my favorite set from this shelf is the Hogwarts Express. I got this as a gift for my parents for finishing school early, so I'm very happy with this set. It is much larger than I expected. Here I have the really small Hogwarts Express that I got from Barnes & Noble a couple years back, so I put that right there, as well as this Harry Potter poly bag, which Flores Bros sent me around 2 years ago, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, really big set. I'm really happy. It's so iconic from the movies, so I'm happy to have it. And of course, the actual train station is a really cool addition, and I absolutely love the minifigures. It took me around 3 hours to build, but I was very happy with it. Right next to the Hogwarts Express, we have the Rise of Voldemort. Sadly, I got this around 2 or 3 weeks before all these crazy price match deals with this. Like, I paid $16 for this and then paid $27 for this, just to give you some perspective on this. So I really love this set. It's got some fantastic minifigures, such a cool little plate feature, such a good $20 set in my opinion, and I highly suggest it. And then back here you can see the Night Bus, which I got for $19. Yet again, you can see the comparison with the price matches. $16 versus $19, but this was actually a Black Friday deal, not from GameStop. Target had it online for $19, so I price matched it to their online price, and I'm really happy with it. I love the purple, it is so unique. And then over here in the corner, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see Aragog's lair, you can see the little tree build, and the 2 minifigures. This was my first Lego Harry Potter set, so I'm pretty nostalgic for it, so there's that. And I felt it fit kind of well since we lead into the Upside Down with the Lego Stranger Things set. As you guys know, I got this for my 14th birthday last year. I absolutely love it. There you can see all the minifigures. It's such a good set for $200. Probably one of the best D2C values in my opinion. If you watch the show, you'll love the little details and Easter eggs inside, and of course the minifigures. Such a good little set, or not really little, it's a ginormous set. It's probably basically is my biggest set, so yeah, there it is. Now we move on to what I like to call my floor shelf, because this is just the shelf area that sits on my floor, and I plan to get another one of these white shelves to put on this side because it doesn't really match up that well, having this white shelf next to this long black shelf, and I kind of want it to be on both sides, so eventually I'll get another shelf similar to that, or just 2 brand new white shelves to contour, or just, 2 black shelves, either way. So starting off at the top section of the black shelf, we have the Millennium Falcon, which I got last year. Aunt Jeannie, if you're watching this, thank you so much for this. She got this for me last year for Christmas, and it was crazy. I was not expecting to get this big of a Lego set. I visited her last year, so thank you to my aunt who got me this for Christmas. It is so cool. I love it so much. It's so iconic. Just such a good set. And then over here I have some minifigures on display, just some of my Star Wars minifigures. I have Dio, BB-8, and R2-D2, as well as C-3PO. I have Rey from The Force Awakens, Lando, Chewie, Kylo Ren, Boolio. Can't forget Boolio there. Boolio. And then we have Finn, and we have Zori Bliss. I forget her name so often. And then 2 of those Sith Troopers, which I really love. This is like a Rise of Skywalker display area. And then I have a TIE Fighter back there. Next to that, we have the legendary 501st Battle Pack and AAT Lego set from this summer. Obviously, such 2 iconic sets from this year that are just so popular. Doesn't really match up right with the Millennium Falcon. I hope to eventually get a shelf to put right here just for my original trilogy stuff. And then the rest of the stuff can go over here. So that's here. I kind of put this 501st Jet Trooper on this DC stand, so he's kind of floating on the side. I really like the display look of it. It actually looks pretty good. And then here I have my modified AAT. You guys may remember the tutorial. I actually changed up the front piece so it's no longer a 1x1 tile, and it looks much better. There we have that awesome Ahsoka Tano and 332nd Trooper, as well as Darth Maul from that book that I showed you earlier. And then right here we have my Mandalorian display. It's not much, it's just really the Mandalorian Battle Pack and the ATST Raider. I have some of the minifigures on this little stand right here. And then of course we have the ATST Raider. I really love this set. I mean, it may be kind of an unpopular opinion now with all the other Lego Mandalorian sets, but it's so cool. I've never had an ATST. And it's got so much unique colors to it as well. Like, it's just one of the most unique Lego Star Wars sets, and I think it's a little bit underappreciated sometimes. So there's that. As we move down, you can see my little Avengers display. I have the Ant-Man Quantum Realm Explorer, the Hulkbuster, as well as this Hulk Funko Pop, which has the tacos. I love that scene from Endgame so much. I don't really collect Funko Pops. I think they're kind of overpriced and stuff. I'm not really into it. But I got this for like $3 at Target last year, like back in November. Or no, it was in like January of 2020. Back whenever you could go to a store without a mask on. So yeah, good memories there. I really do like this Funko Pop. Just I don't buy them very often just because of how expensive they are just for something you take out of the box and look at. Rather than Lego, you can like build a giant starship and it can take 5 hours and you can display it and look at it in all its glory and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot more fun in my opinion. And then we have this small micro scale Avengers Compound. I can't remember the name. I haven't been into Marvel in a little bit. But there we can see Jerry the parrot. I add him into a bunch of random stuff I have on display every month. So over December, he is on my mini Avengers Compound. I did a video on this and I've still kept it built and I'm just so proud of it. I really like it. Of course, I have the little mini helicarrier that can go right off. So that's pretty cool. There's a little hair on it. That's disgusting. But anyways, there's that. Moving down, we have a little bit more Marvel stuff. Here we have Captain Marvel on the Captain Marvel Quinjet, which came out last year. I love this Quinjet. It may just be my favorite Lego Quinjet ever. I just love the red design. I love the color red. I think it just looks really cool. And then we have the Thanos Brickhead. Doesn't really relate too much with Captain Marvel, but there we have Thanos. Really cute brickhead. I've had this brickhead forever. And then we have this little stand from the Captain Marvel polybag, which I like to keep right here. I need to add Nick Fury to this display. I forgot to add him in. And then moving down, we have the sad, dusty shelf on the bottom left with the Black Widow helicopter. This needs to be taken more care of, but I don't really have a better spot for it with all these propellers and stuff. It's just kind of in the way of everything, so I've just kept it down here. I still really love it. It's such a cute, or not really super cute, it's more of a military style set. But I just really love the way it looks for some reason. I don't know why, but it just looks cool. Moving over to the top shelf in the middle, right next to this one, we have a very small Clone Wars display. We have a classic R2-D2 from the Clone Wars sets, I believe. We have Clone Wars Anakin, Asajj Ventress, and Savage Opress. I got this from my friend's Lego collection about 3 years ago, and I'm missing quite a few pieces from those minifigures, especially, what's his name? Savage's chest plate armor thing and his spiky hair thing. I forgot what they're called. Gosh, I can't remember this. Why can't I remember things whenever I record a video? But anytime I'm not recording a video, I can't remember what they're called. But anyways, I'm missing his spiky things, so yeah, there's that. And then we have a damaged clone helmet, which I think looks pretty cool just sitting there like that. We have two Roger boys. I like to keep these guys on display. They're legendary. And then I have the Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Interceptor, I think it's called, or something like that. I got it for Christmas last year for my grandma and grandpa, so thank you to them. It's really cool. I really love the colors on this set. It just looks really awesome. And then we have the Yoda Starfighter, which was my first ever Lego Star Wars set, actually. Fun fact about me, so that's pretty cool. Really happy with that set, and maybe you didn't know that about me. So yeah, there's my first Lego Star Wars set, and I got it for Christmas in 2017, so yeah. Moving down, we have my two dual sets. If you're wondering what I mean by dual sets, it's basically just dual on Starkiller base and the dual on Mustafar set. I really love both these sets. I think they're great play sets. I like dual on Starkiller base a little bit better, even though I like the prequel trilogy, or at least dual on Mustafar, better than dual on Starkiller base. I think this one's just more displayable. I still really love this as a playset though. And then I have the little escape pod back here. It doesn't really match with the rest of the sets, but it's just a good spot right there. Then if I eventually get some more microfighters, I may put them right here just because it's a good spot for it. Moving down to the bottom shelf, here's my kind of random vehicle selection. I have a mini Anakin's pod racer. I have the mail plane, which I got as well as a gift for finishing school so early. I really love this mail plane. I got a scratch on the minifig's torso, so I was a bit frustrated with that. You can't really see it from in there, but really cool little mail plane. I actually like it. And there's the little mailbox, and it goes right there, and there's already a lot of dust on it, which is really frustrating. And then here I have my Lego Porsche. Pretty cool. Yeah. I think I did a review of that, if I remember correctly. And then we have this little Crater buggy, which we got from church friends. Me and my brother both got one of these, so that's pretty cool. I keep that back here. And then I have this Lego Technic Set. This is my first Lego Technic Set I got for my birthday. My parents knew that I wanted to try out a Technic Set. I was pretty happy with it, but I think I would much rather enjoy a larger one. There you can see the little suspension right there. So that's a pretty cool little vehicle, and I like to keep them on display down here, mainly because I like my Star Wars and Marvel and Harry Potter stuff better, and you can still see it from down there somewhat. Maybe I need some lights for the bottom shelf. Now on the top right shelf, I have the Spider-Man Far From Home Venice set. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but here it is on display. Here we have Spider-Man on the bridge, or Peter Parker. Sadly, his web piece is broke, so I can't keep him clipped onto here and trying to fight Hydro Man, so that's a little bit frustrating. There's Mysterio, there's MJ and added Ned as well from the minifigure pack. Really love this set. It's one of my favorite Marvel sets probably ever. Got it for Christmas last year, and I absolutely love it. Moving down, we have all three of the Lego Star Wars hut sets. It's kind of funny how many times Lego's released Lego Star Wars hut sets pretty much almost every year, I'm pretty sure. So here we have Yoda's hut, probably my favorite one, just because I'm such a big fan of the Empire Strikes Back, and even if I wasn't, it has such a cozy feel to it, just based on that scene alone, and it turned into Lego form. It just looks so good. And I also just really love this feature where you can make Luke just fly off and put him on the string and stuff like that. It's just a really fun play feature. Right next to Master Yoda's hut, we have Master Obi-Wan's hut, another Master's hut. What's up with Masters in Star Wars and having huts? Is that just me? Or is this kind of a stereotype thing going on now? Anyways, this is a very awesome $30 set, especially for that Leia hologram. It's a really iconic scene, and if you like the original trilogy enough, I would highly suggest it. Also, C-3PO is not included in this set. I just included him because he felt like he needed to be in here. And then in the back, it's kind of dark. In real life, you can see it a little bit better, but on camera, it's a little bit more difficult to see. But here we have the Octo Island training set, Luke's hut. Really cool hut set. Same with all of these. These are all really, really cool for 30 bucks. And the weirdest part is every single one of them comes with Luke. It's just kind of strange to me how every master has a hut in a Lego Star Wars set, and almost every single one includes Luke, and it's like a chain of events, kind of. I don't know. They're just really interesting sets to me in that way. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. But anyways, it's a pretty cool set there. You can see right in the background, completely out of focus, like most of the minifigures I've showed in this video, as well as Luke Skywalker. Really cool hut, and there's the Darth Porg there in the dark. And then moving down to the final cube on the shelf, we have the random display shelf. Over here we have Emmett's Dream House. I got this, I believe, in January or very late December after Christmas for like $12 at Kohl's. So I'm very happy with this set. It's such a cute little set. It's like a classic Lego house, except in a modern new wave of Lego. So that's pretty cool. And then here we have the Sistar party crew. There is Metalbeard. He's pretty awesome, as well as the Dancing Unikitty and Benny. Love those guys, they're so cool. And then we have the Lego Atlantis Wreck Raider. You guys probably saw the review really earlier this year. It's actually been a while since I reviewed this set, and it's kind of crazy how far this year has gone by, how fast it's gone by. It feels like it wasn't that long ago, but actually was quite a while ago. So yeah, there is the Wreck Raider. Really, really cool set. I love Atlantis. And then right here we have this urchin from the Super Mario blind bags. I only ended up getting one. I wish I maybe got more. I don't think I'm gonna get any more, but I do have one for the meantime. Alright, so now that we've seen this first shelf, let's go ahead and go over to the white shelf, starting off at the top with the Death Star Final Duel. Now this Lego set was my big Lego set this year for my birthday. Obviously not as big as some of the other sets that I've gotten for my birthday, which that's okay because now I was able to get a bunch of other smaller things as well. This set is just fantastic as an original trilogy fan, and that Darth Vader arm printing is so good. It's going to go in the top 10 minifigures for 2020 video for sure. Really love this set. So now that we've seen the first shelf with the Death Star Final Duel, on the second shelf is where I open up my Lego Star Wars 2020 Advent Calendar. Now normally I'd get Lego City just like I have the past couple of years, but I think Star Wars is just so much better this year. So at the time of this recording, it is currently December 3rd, 2020. So I've opened up 3 days of this advent calendar. So for the first day, we have this little micro scale A-Wing. And this is a really cute little build. I obviously love the red, and I think it looks much better than the micro scale one that was in the May the 4th promo. For day 2, I got this Christmas sweater Poe Dameron with the little BB-8 on it. Looks pretty cool, and I love how it's based off of the Star Wars Holiday Special. And then for day 3, I got the miniature scale Lars Homestead, which is pretty cool. Not as cool as the other two, but it's still pretty neat. So there are the first 3 days of the advent calendar. Going back down to the third shelf, we can see my Lego Christmas setup. I have my 2019 City Advent Calendar on display, and most of the things there. I have the holiday tree poly bag that some people are finding at Target, including myself, so I built that on Thanksgiving Day actually. So there's that, and then I also have Creepy Santa. We don't talk about him much, but there's him. And so yeah, there's the Christmas display. And then for the third shelf, we have the Milano, or I think it's called the Milano, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure it's not, but it's from Avengers Infinity War. I have the microscale one, and then I have the microscale Snowspeeder. Since they kind of work together with the gray and orange, I thought it looked pretty good together. So there you guys have it. There was pretty much my entire room. I know this video took a long time to watch, and if you've watched all the way to the end, comment Grogu. And if you don't understand what it means, just comment anyways. It's kind of random, I know. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this room tour. I know so many people want a room tour for so long, so I'm very happy to finally make this one. This video also took so long. If you look at how long it's taken for you to watch this video, if you've even gotten this far, it's a pretty long video, so that means it took a pretty long time to record and edit this. It took a pretty decent amount of time. So if you could, please be sure to like, and if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. Of course, it's always appreciated. So if you guys did enjoy this room tour, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, and have a great day.